Hello everyone, this is Tim Allen at the Massey Allen Group at Compass. This is a little bit of a follow-up to my last video, which is talking about the next 90 to 180 days possibly being a window of opportunity for home buyers in the market. If you've seen the video, great. If not, go check it out. While there's possibly an opportunity window that exists, and maybe I have your attention, I can totally understand if you told me, hey, that's all great, but I'm not very excited to buy a house with a 7.5% interest rate. And I get it, okay? But I've been talking about this buy now, refi later strategy. So what does that mean, okay? Well, let me ask you this. Would you be more excited about buying a home now if I could negotiate for you a mortgage rate of 4.5% for the first 12 months worth of payments or the first year? That would go to 5.5% for the second year, and then 6.5% for the 5 years after that. Would that be a little bit more exciting, a little bit more enticing? That basically is a 3-2-1 buy down in a nutshell. But before we get into the math and how that strategy will work, I want to share with you kind of the future of mortgage rates and a little bit of a shout out here to Risha Killaroo with Origin Point Mortgage and sharing this slide at the Beach Street office meeting that we attended a week or two ago. But anyways, the slide that Risha provided, some of the big names out there. Fannie Mae, 30-year mortgage rate expected to be an average of 6.6% in 2023, 6.1% in 2024. They do not expect rates to dip below 6% until the fourth quarter of 2024. Wells Fargo, big bank, 30-year conventional mortgage rate at 6.7% in the third quarter of 2023, pulling back to 6.45% in the fourth quarter. The bank's forecasting group expects rates will fall below 6% in the second quarter of 2024. Goldman Sachs, another huge bank, 30-year fixed rate mortgage will end 2023 at 6.4%. In 2024, Goldman Sachs expects the 30-year fixed mortgage rate will average 5.9%. Morgan Stanley, one last one, 30-year fixed mortgage rate will start 2024 at 6%. They're at 7.5% now. I get it. Human nature says, well, I want to wait till rates come down. Mortgage will be more affordable. And I get it. The flaw in that, or in the challenge in that, is if you think that's a good idea, guess what? So do other buyers. Other buyers in the market, competition amongst buyers, that's really leverage for the seller because competition drives price. We still don't have enough inventory for all the buyers to buy it. So then you end up paying over the asking price or overpaying for the home that you want. And if money doesn't do it, then you start waiving contingencies or looking at terms. How can I make my offer more attractive? I'm out of money, okay? The pro tip though, is if you can find a house now that meets your needs, and of course you can afford the mortgage payment, let's go get it and let's negotiate a temporary buy down. Do we need 2 years of time to get into that low interest rate market that all these big institutions think is going to be a part of our future? And the timing of it and the value of the mortgage rates are irrelevant. It's just the fact that rates are going to fall at some point in time. When do they actually get there? Nobody really knows. What level are they going to fall to? Nobody really knows. These are the predictions, is that in the near term future, rates are going to fall. Excuse me. But if we can find a house now, let's buy it now. And when we get into that environment where rates fall, we can refinance into that fixed rate or whatever mortgage product is most attractive to you and your circumstances at that point in time. Just to share a little math of how this works out, I'm going to use a $2 million mortgage. Okay, at 7.5% interest, principal and interest on that payment will be $13,984 a month. If we were to negotiate a 3-2-1 buy down on the same mortgage where 4.5% is your initial interest rate for the first 12 months or the first year, principal and interest would be $10,133. a savings of $3,851 a month. Second year of that payment, if rates don't fall after the first 12 months, and we're looking at a 5.5% interest rate on the second year, principal and interest is $11,355. That's a savings of $2,629 a month. Year 3 through year 7 on this particular product, 6.5% interest. The principal and interest would be $12,641. That's still a savings off the 7.5% interest rate of $1,343 a month. So the idea is, can we buy you a short window of time to hopefully get into that lower permanent fixed rate environment? That's the buy now, refi later strategy. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us, DM us, call us, email us. I'm Tim Allen with the Massey Allen Group at Compass. Have a great day and a great weekend.